Hey everyone, welcome to my podcast titled Suchitra's Life, and you're listening to me, Suchitra. I hope people listening to my podcast are healthy and safe. Today I'm back with another short book review. It's Women, Food, and God An Unexpected Path to Almost Everything, written by Geenen Roth. A quick heads up, I don't have any issue with food, but that didn't stop me from reading this book, and I'm glad I did. I took quite some time to complete this one because it is such a powerful book and it can actually help you if you take it in the right sense. I agree that this book is centered around women who are trying to lose weight and they are at a retreat conducted by the author. For a minute, I thought, well, maybe this book isn't for me as I have never really planned to lose weight but only wanted to gain it. I was wrong. Though this book talks about food, you can replace that term with almost anything you're struggling with. A couple of times while I was reading this, I had to literally stop and take a deep breath and read a passage or a sentence again. This book unravels the actual issue around compulsive eating, and strangely, it's not food which is the issue. It's the narrative that you have about yourself that you're trying to run away or numb yourself from. Food is just a mere way of distracting yourself from feeling bad, but the more you eat and try to numb yourself, the more pathetic you'll feel once you're done with the binge eating. Let me quote one of the paragraphs that got my attention from the book. Being thin does not address the emptiness that has no shape or weight or name. Even a wildly successful diet is a colossal failure because inside the body is the same sinking heart. Spiritual hunger can never be solved on the physical level. Now that hits home, right? Well, let's dive in. Why should you read this book? If you're facing any personal crisis in your life, I would say give it a shot. If you feel you're struggling with something on a deeper level and want to work on yourself, this book can help you a great deal. It has helped me to check my narratives and be mindful of them. What have I learned from this book? Well, we all must have heard something like the only way out is in, and of course it sounds good when we hear it, but it could be really overwhelming when you try to put it into practice. Sometimes you do need help in navigating the difficult emotions, and the author's focus throughout this book has been to do the inner work. And trust me, not running away from yourself is the only medicine out there. In this book, they use the term called returning to our homes, which is our ultimate destiny. Any incident from this book that stood out for me? All the experiences shared by the retreat members were something I could relate to. And also those few glimpses that we could get of author's life, which she describes, those were very relatable too. Her journey of fluctuating weight and the way her inner chatter was controlled by the voice. The voice in this book is described as the authoritative voice that usually was of our guardian, which we've internalized, and the voice is still controlling us somehow. At the end of this book, the author has given certain eating guidelines and a mindfulness practice for us to follow. The guidelines are something like eat when you're hungry, Eat sitting down in a calm environment. This does not include the car. Eat without distractions. Distractions include radio, television, newspapers, books, intense or anxiety producing conversations, or music. Eat what your body wants. Eat until you are satisfied. Eat with the intention of being in full view of others. Eat with enjoyment, gusto, and pleasure. Well, like I already said, you can replace the term food with anything and you would still find this book useful. Until next time, take care.